Hi, I'm Erin with Homeschool Connections, and we are here today with Sharon Weis. Sharon, great to have you here.
Great to be here.
And I'm just going to start off asking you what brought you to Homeschool Connections? Tell me about how you landed here. You've been here a while. Tell me a little bit about this.
Well, I actually started out with education as my major and taught for 7 years in Florida. I was accepted at law school and practiced in certain areas of law, workers' comp, board of probation and parole, different areas for about 5 or 6 years. And then I had my children and I stayed home for a while. And then I started looking to get back into more of a career, and Homeschool Connections came on the horizon. I applied and I got a dream job.
There you go. It's a dream that you're here. I love having you here doing what you do. Let's talk about what you do. You are a teacher. You also have some leadership roles. Tell us about that.
Well, my first job as an instructor, I teach in the writing program, Aquinas Writing Advantage. I teach the 9 courses, the 10 courses, and the 12 courses. So a good chunk of the high school courses. And I also serve as the assistant director with a leadership team with yourself, with Aubrey Hecky, with Bonnie Donlin, who is the middle school expert. And my role is to help with curriculum to make it top notch for families, to work with the Moodle pages, make sure they're uniform, that they're clear, for easy transferring from different courses to they're all set up kind of in the same style, to liaison with teachers, to help them with especially newer teachers to come along, come on board, and help them with any problems or issues or questions.
So you are just really deeply woven into the fabric of Aquinas Writing Advantage, being on the leadership team, as you noted, with myself and Aubrey and Bonnie. And I can just say personally how wonderfully you have been a key cornerstone to this program for how long is it now? Since
I am starting my 11th year.
11 years
Yes.
working here with Aquinas Writing Advantage. And we are just so lucky to have you, first and foremost, for your teaching skills. And you just kind of said 9, 10, 12. That means that you are teaching the foundations in the 9 series,
Yes.
the development courses in the 10 series with the vocabulary and writing, and then the senior level college prep courses that you do so well with the research writing, because I think your background as someone with a JD, someone who's been working in law, you just bring this really wonderful perspective
It
to this.
definitely is a good source for me to refer back to skills that I've learned, and to be more in touch, I guess, with how students should be researching.
Absolutely. And I kind of joke, I'm letting everybody in on this little secret. Um, Sharon Weis is like the ultimate editor. She has the most eagle eye. I rely
Oh,
on
thank
you.
you.
You are just a wonderful, you see details and understand the details of writing so well, and I'm just really value that in you. So
And
I'm
it's grown through my position here, through teaching and teaching the program here, which
There
has
you go.
the writing program, Aquinas Writing Advantage, has helped me to um, hone my own skills.
Isn't that fun? And
Yeah.
it's true that I think every single teacher here has said, "Oh my goodness, my writing, even as an adult, has become better." And we've had parents who have been watching the courses behind students over their shoulders saying, "Oh my goodness, I never knew," right? So it's really fun to have that
Yes, it
really,
is. It
yeah,
is. And
yeah.
I definitely have eliminated most pronouns from my life.
Because we know pronouns are ambiguous and don't help us give clarity, which is what we want for those watching. All right, awesome. Well, tell us too, you also have developed other courses here, not just in Aquinas Writing Advantage. Tell us about those.
I started a book to film series maybe 6 years ago, a part one, which is science fiction, fantasy based. And then part two is more of the classics. And it's a discussion based class. And the students are so intuitive that it's a joy to interact with them at a different level. So I love the writing program. And then I have a different kind of, I don't know, engagement, I guess, with students where there can be more back and forth discussion
Yes,
based
yes,
because they're
Socratic.
such, yes, the credit to the students and their parents, how well spoken they are.
Yeah, and I want to underscore that these courses are phenomenal. Book to film, where you actually analyze classic books or dystopian books, or write specific books in a genre and
Mhm.
analyze the books and get into the elements of story. Tell me about some of those. We talk about character and what are some of the other
Setting,
plots.
theme, subplot, plot, and even subplots, multiple plots within one story, and
Yeah.
uh, universal themes
So
and more.
very great, deep critical thinking course, and where you get to
Yes.
also read a portion of the book and then see the film and talk about the difference. That this is the critical thinking part, right? The difference between the two. I love that. I love that. Fabulous course.
Yes.
If you have not seen it and you're watching this, look for the book to film course in recording. And do you have live courses coming up?
Yes, I do. I teach it live. It's in recording as well. And I hope to develop a short story to film instead of entire book,
Mm,
classic short stories. That's
nice.
in the works, not quite developed yet.
But if you're watching this a year or so from now, it might be there. So look, the recorded
Yes.
courses for sure and live. All right. So if somebody were on the AquinasWritingAdvantage.com website and they looked at your picture and bio and read through, what is something in the bio that, or something in your life that isn't in the bio that someone might not know just reading about you that you think is kind of fun to share?
Well, a couple of things, I guess. When I was younger, I wanted to be a tennis player. I loved tennis. I had tennis courts right by my house. It was
Oh,
my
how
life.
fun.
I watched tennis matches on TV before we had all this cool cable stuff, and
Mm.
I would manage to find a weird channel that had Jimmy Connors versus Bjorn Borg. There were two
I
in the
remember.
day. They were two big tennis players. So it didn't work out for me to follow that path, but it was I so enjoyed tennis, and I also wanted to be a journalist. I also
Mm.
wanted to interview, and it's funny we're interviewing. I'm in
Mm.
an interview now on the other
Yes.
end, but
Yes.
I enjoyed so much talking with people, and I always hope, well, maybe someday I can
Hmm.
I can hit the journalism field.
Very fun.
Yes.
Very fun. And I want to say, speaking of talking and feeling comfortable talking, you get so much great I get so much great feedback. We get great feedback from students in the way that you teach and run your courses with the conversation. And I just, for those watching, Sharon is a master teacher, and any of the courses that she teaches are going to be excellent with your
Well,
students. So
I started out watching your videos
there you go.
before I was hired.
Well, we are so glad you're here for Aquinas Writing Advantage, and also just in Homeschool Connections as a teacher, as a friend and colleague, and as someone who's able to share your skills and your love of learning with all the students and families here. If someone wants to reach out to you and connect with you, what's the best way for them to do that?
My email is sweis, SWEIS, at homeschoolconnections.com.
Excellent. Excellent. Well, thank you, Sharon.
Thank
And
you.
thank you all for watching. We'll see you in Sharon's classes.
Thank you very much.